Welcome back to another Buckley Productions broadcast of LEEDEY Bison Baseball. Today the LEEDEY Bison are taking on the FARGO-GAGE Sports Supply Bearcats, actually. Here at LEEDEY, we are 4 games away from the playoffs, and we are looking to end our season off today and tomorrow for regular season before the playoffs anyways. We're in playoffs and districts. We play Thursday at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock against La Mega. It is confirmed I have been accepted by the OSSAA, and I will be filming districts and regionals. When it comes to state, that's still up in the air. It's really going to depend on whether or not the NFHS is there filming, which, from what I read, if they're filming an event, then they're going to have rights to it. So that's still up in the air, but when it comes to districts and regionals, we're going to have those, so that will not be a problem. But the coaches are meeting here at home plate, and we should be underway within minutes, and I'll be back to you with our fielding lineups. Be right back. Starting on the mound today for the Bison is going to be number 20, Wyatt McIntyre. So Cannon Dierksen will be starting behind the plate. Max Branson over at third base. Sawyer Schweitzer at shortstop. Tyler Price at second. Dre Boatman holding down first base. In right field, it looks like Kyson Adams. I might be wrong there. Center field looks like Cam Stidham, and right field will be Kurt Schilling. Yeah, right field's going to be Kyson Adams. I had that right. Ignore the wrappers, and I will try to mute it whenever I'm eating, but I'm dying. I'm so hungry. I did not get to eat before this. I got here around 2 o'clock, which I usually get here around 1:30, so my time of eating did not happen. Everything should be good. Today, I'm going to experiment with some instant replay for you guys. I'm not promising anything. This is going to be a trial run today. But I've got a second computer monitor set up and should be good to go. As the Fargo Bearcats start off with a base hit. I did not have that camera ready to go. So first runner is guy's holding bunt. Good throw by Cannon, just a little bit late, and that's going to move the runner over to second. 1 ball. But yeah, I'm going to be trying out some instant replay. It's kind of a 2-man job. Actually, this whole job is a 4-man job, but I'm going to be attempting to save replays and edit them so I can throw them back at you. But we'll see how that goes. Two and 0 count. It's going to be outside corner, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. This can be a strike 2. 2-2 count. We got no outs here in the first. If you're just joining us, we got Wyatt McIntyre on the mound for the Bison. That was definitely 2 strikes. They just called him a strikeout. Okay, well, I guess that's 1 out for the Bison, and Wyatt McIntyre's gonna have a strikeout on the books. Ball 1 high. Strike 2. Or strike 1, sorry. It's going to be ball 2 outside, 2-1 count. And when it comes to the instant replay, I'm only going to be doing like big time stuff. And I can only save up to 45 seconds from when I click it. So when I click it, everything beforehand for 45 seconds will save. And oh, good hit to center field. Cam Stidham moving back, and that's going to be a 1-hopper off the wall. Runner's going to score. And Fargo Bearcats go up 1-0. It's going to be strike 1 swinging. 0-1 count. 1 out, runner on second. It's going to be fouled off down the first base side off the wall. Oops. 0-2. It's going to be a ball 1 outside corner. Another ball. 2-2 count. It's going to be fouled down the third base side. Sorry if you can hear that bird. It's directly above my head. And it's just going crazy. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Wyatt McIntyre, 2 outs with 2 Ks. Next batter comes up to bat. Curveball high and outside, ball one. As we fouled straight back. I guess another thing to mention here is I'm not going to be able to mention any of my sponsors during the playoffs, which is unfortunate. And if you ask me, it's kind of stupid, but I have to dedicate a certain amount of time and specifically play. That's going to be a strike three. It's 3 strikeouts for Wyatt McIntyre there in the first. A single and a double with an RBI given up. Fargo goes up 1-0. But not going to be able to do any sponsors. I'm going to have to dedicate 3 minutes of time during the broadcast for the OSSAA sponsorships. And I was forced to pay $300 to do the broadcast. And that's just for the district games. Regionals I'll have to pay again another 400 or 350, I think. And then for state, if I'm allowed to do state, it'll be about 550. So thank you to the donors, because that's definitely going to be they're going to allow that to happen if it's allowed to happen. In the past, NFHS has owned rights to the state tournament, and I know they did last year, and they didn't film it, which in the fall, that kind of irritated not only me, but a lot of other people, that they said that they were going to be there, and then they didn't. So, that being said, I did put in a long, extensive letter to our state senators, Casey Murdoch, and our governor. So, we'll see how that happens. But I'll be right back. Okay, I apologize about that. I was chewing my burger, and I know that nobody wanted to hear that. It's a good base hit by Cam Stidham right there, and that's going to move Kurt all the way to third. Got a base knock. Got runners on the corners. No outs, bottom of the first. We got Max Branson coming up to bat. Cam's going to take second there. Ball one. It's going to be a ball high. 2-0. I say I'm going to do instant replay, but it definitely takes a lot to be able to do all of that, because I have to throw it into an editing program, and then I got to edit it, then I got to save it, then I got to drag it to the program. It takes a little bit. It's not an instant process, that's for sure. Max Branson's going to walk there. We're going to have ducks on the pond, and number 10, Keaton Adams, is going to come up to bat. No outs. He's gonna get hit by a pitch. I'm not surprised. Let's get tied the game up, 1-1. Keaton's brother, Kyson Adams, comes up to bat. Choo. Curveball, that's going to be in there for a much larger zone. Strike one. Be ball low and outside. Curveball outside. It's going to make a 3-1 count. Statistically, it is a literally 75% chance, 75 to 80% chance that Kyson either gets hit by pitch or walks. Because that's in there for a strike. It's going to be full count. Bases loaded here. No outs. Just going to hit that down the line. That'll be a foul. Out of play. Full count pitch. That's going to be a grounder. Oh. Well. It's going to be a force out. It's going to score Cam. If he would have got down right there, he would have been safe, I think. But that'll bring up number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. We got runners on first and third. 2 out. Oh, 1 out. Sorry. Leedy goes up 2-1. Kyson's going to try to take second, and he does. One and 0. Outside, ball 2. Inside. 3-0 count. Ball 4. Bases back to loaded. I'll bring up number 6, Trey Boatman. Excuse me. One out. Bases juiced. Ball 1 outside. Dre's been pretty good this season with runners on the bag. Does a great job of looking at a lot of pitches and getting the one that he likes and putting it in play. 2-0 count. Curveball. As a zone is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger throughout this game. So that'll be 2-1 count now. Be in the dirt. Runner will hold. 3-1. That's going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. Full count. Swing and a miss in the dirt, and that's going to be a strike 3. 2 outs. That'll bring up sophomore number 5 and catcher for this game, Cannon Dierksen. Cannon does pretty well with putting the bat on the ball as well. He's got a lot of base hits, right up almost every single one of them directly over the pitcher's head. As that one's going to be right to the second baseman. He'll make the easy out. And Fargo gets out of the inning. As we move into the top of the second, LEEDEY Bison score 2, makes it 2-1. Bison on top. We'll be right back. For the pitcher's head. As that one's going to be right to the second baseman. He'll make the easy out. There, as you saw there, is first time I've attempted the replay for the pitcher's head. As that one's going to be right to the second baseman. He'll make the easy out. Turns out pretty good. Now, if I had somebody else working with me here, which during the playoffs I might be able to do, so stay tuned for that. So Dwight McIntyre goes back to work here. First pitch is in there, first strike. But if I'm able to edit, I'll be able to... Strike two. Good pitch by Dwight McIntyre. Curveball in there on the inside corner. I'll be able to have him run a camera and I can do all the computer work. So I'd be able to do all the instant replay editing per player. So I could have last time they were up and show their replay and whatnot. That's a lot of work though, so we'll see if it works out. Like I said, this is all kind of a test trial. 2-2. It's going to be a ball outside, make it a full count. White trying to get him to chase, just not biting. Max Branson makes the play and gets the throw out. Good job from Max Branson to do that. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner. Strike two right there. Great curveball there. Ball high. Maybe I'm wrong about that being Cannon behind the plate. No, that's definitely Cannon. So I think that makes... That's a swing and a miss, strike three. Oh, and one count here. Curveball on the outside corner, good pitch for strike two. It's gonna be a high ball one. 1-2. 2 outs. Got a ground out and a strikeout so far this inning. Two count here. Go right at him here. Inside corner, called ball. Full count. And that'll be ball four. Oh, no, that's called a strike. I'm sorry. So Bison get out of the inning. White gets 2 strikeouts. Max Branson gets a ground ball out. See how long this takes me to get that to you. I've got a replay of all of our stuff that inning. There we go. Got a ground out. Max Branson makes a good play. Strikeout. Another strikeout. Ball 4. Good job for Wyatt McIntyre to get in and out of that inning. Well, that's kind of cool. I just kind of proved that I'm able. I've been wanting to do that all season. And with that, I'll be right back. With that, that'll bring up senior number 4, Tyler Price. Top of the lineup, Kurt Schilling on deck. Followed by Cam Stidham and Max Branson. It's going to be popped up to the first base side, and good play by the first baseman to get the first out of the inning. That brings up senior number 8, Curtis Schilling. 1 out. New pitcher on the mound, I just realized. And that looked like a knuckleball, so we might have a knuckleballer on the mound here, that's toughest pitch to hit. And their first strike, 1-1. Nobody knows where a knuckleball is going to go, not even the pitcher. That one's going to be popped straight up in the outfield, and center fielder makes the play. Looked like he couldn't see it for a while. That brings up freshman number 1, Cam Stidham. 2 outs. Fouled straight back. Strike 1. That was going to be a ball in the dirt. Sorry about that. That was fouled down the left side. It's going to make it a full count. Full count, 2 outs to freshman Cam Stidham here. That one's going to be popped up on the left side. Left fielder's underneath it and hits his glove and gets past him. Cam Stidham's going to stretch this to a triple. Cam gets it going. 2 outs. We got a runner on third. Brings up Max Branson. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike one. It's going to be a ball outside in the dirt. Swing and a miss. It'll be strike two. One thing that Max has not been able to do for not just this year, for his entire life, is if anything below 75, he kind of has a rough time with. And this is coming at, wow. They're going to call strike three on that on a foot outside. I mean, it's a one score game, and you're going to call something like that is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But nonetheless, it's going to be a strikeout on the books, and the kids are getting punished because they want to call a bad game. I don't like it, but it is what it is. 2-1, Fargo on top. We go into the top of the third. We'll be right back. Starting off the inning, it's going to be a ball outside, 1-0 count. Wyatt McIntyre remains on the mound. It's going to be a ball two. It's going to be ball three high and outside. 3-0 count. High. Ball four. Runner on first now. It's Fargo. Starts off with a 4-pitch walk. Brings up pitcher number 21. Hard base hit into right field there. It's a good base hit by that left-handed pitcher there. I guess he's not pitching anymore. Brings up number 7 for the Bearcats. As Bearcats start off with a walk and a single. Runners on first and second, no outs. As he's showing bunt here. Throws it in on his hands and he almost gets it down. It's going to be an 0-1. It's going to be a ball outside, 1-1. Oh, I don't know what just happened. I don't like that. It's going to be a strike 1. 2-2. This umpire's zone is ridiculous. I'll stick up for the Fargo kid right there. That was a foot high. I mean, it's going to be a pass ball. Cannon might get it here as Max gets the tag and called out. Runner advances to second, but the pass ball and turns out to be an advantage for the Bison. We got 1 out now. Full count. It's going to be a ball 4. Runner on first and second. I mean, yeah, if you're going to be paid to come do a job, I feel like you should do everything you can to do your job correctly. And if the ball doesn't cross the plate, it's not a strike. That's just how it is. And it doesn't matter whether you're in a good mood, a bad mood. If you're paid to do a job, you got to do your job correctly. And that's with any job. You don't have a plumber come to your house and do half of the job and get paid for it. You don't do it. So, as umpires, if anybody's listened to this as an umpire, you have no choice but to do your job correctly. And it seems like that's just not a thing around here. As that's going to be a fielder choice right there. Kind of fumbled a little bit, but gets the lead runner. Runner moves to third, and that batter gets on first. We got 2 outs. Good job from Sawyer to get that lead runner. Little front and back move to hold the runner. Close. Good move. There's not many pitchers on our team that doesn't have a crazy good pick move. That's going to be a ball in the dirt. The runner's going to take second. But I guess that's part of the thing. If you have a former... I'm not sure if Brandon was All-State. I think he was. I'll say he was. Former All-State pitcher who went to college and pitched and had a very successful career pitching. You're going to have good pitchers. 1-1 count. It's going to be high. It's going to be high. Ooh, hard hit ball down the left field line. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be a home run when I went off the bat. But nonetheless, Kurt Stidham, or not Stidham, Kurt Schilling tracks it down, gets the out. As we moving in to the bottom of the third, Bison are up 2-1. We'll be right back. Starting off the inning here is going to be number 10, Keaton Adams. It's going to be fouled straight back and out of play. It's going to be no 1 count to start this inning. Pretty windy day today. Seems like it's getting a little more windy as we go along. Tough on the pitchers, that's for sure. 1-1. It's also tough on the batters. I mean, you can throw curveballs and knuckleballs into this wind all day, and it's tough to hit. And consistency. It's constant inconsistency with this guy. I'll take the ball, but I was definitely called strike 2 or 3 times this game. Down the first base side and just out of play. Now it's going to be a 2-2 count. These LEEDEY boys seems like they're having a little bit of struggle here when it comes to sitting back on this pitcher. Which, whenever you're used to seeing fast pitching and a slow pitcher comes up, throws off your timing. He gets hit again. That's kind of Keaton, kid. Holy cow! I've said it every game. I've never seen this. As his brother, Kyson Adams, comes up, he also gets hit and walked all the time. Call them the Glue Brothers here recently. Well, I keep losing the camera. There it is. Keaton takes second base on a stolen base there. Kyson misses a bunt. Does not foul tip it, so it is going to go down as a strike. Kyson gets a great bunt down the third base line. That's going to move Keaton to third, and he's going to beat it out. Keaton's going to go home, and he gets in there. That's safe. Yes, great call. He slides around that very well. It's a fantastic job by Keaton to get around that throw, and fantastic bunt by Kyson Adams. Oh, good grief. Come on. God. I'm not liking that my cameras are cutting like that. Alright, runner on first now. That's going to move the Bison up 3-1. That brings up number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Move over to first. Not in time. You can almost bet on Kyson taking second here. And oh yeah, fantastic bunt. Kyson's going to take third because nobody is there. Sawyer Schweitzer toying a little bit between first and second. Let's see what he does here. Oh yeah, he waits. Yep. As he steals second right in the middle of that play, he waits for them to throw it to the pitcher, and his back's turned, and he takes second. Just like that. Runners on second and third. No outs. That brings up number 6, Dre Bobut. It's going to be a ball outside. And another bunt goes down. Suicide squeeze, and that's going to be a small ball you to death. Fantastic job from Dre Boatman. That's going to score a run. Back at 4-1 here. We got runners on first and third. Cannon Dierksen comes up to bat. And another bunt. That one's going to be out. As he pops that one out. That's the first time this year that I've seen us not get a bunt down. We've been very good about putting that small ball in play. And if you're able to do that, you could win baseball games all day, every day. Another kid who's really good at bunting is right here, Tyler Price. I can see it in his hands. Yep. Ooh. That's going to be fouled off. We got one out, up 4-1 now. Runners on first and third. Tyler Price. Tyler shows bunt early. Hard hit up the middle. Wow, what a play. Wait a second. I thought he got him a second. I guess he didn't. Okay, so that's going to score a run. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. It's going to be fouled. It's going to be 5-1. LEEDEY on top. One out. Runner on first and third. First and second, I'm sorry. Oh, one count. Brings up a leadoff batter. This is Kurt Schilling. Kurt's liable to hit one a mile right here if he gets a hold of it. Oh, that's going to be a strike in there. Good curveball. Ploop sit down the first base side and caught for the second out. It's going to bring up center fielder Cam Stidham. It's fouled right back at me. I did not jump. Hard hit to left field. That's going to be a triple for him. That's almost guaranteed. So that's going to score one. That's going to be a stand-up double. It's going to score two. It's Cam Stidham gets a stand-up double. That brings up Max Branson. This pitcher is going to change here. Big day for Cam Stidham today. See, gets himself a triple right here off of a misplay in left field. Shows his hustle. He never gives up on the play. Just books it, books it, books it. Shows off his speed all the way through. Then this last play, a nice weight on it, push it down the left side, RBI, and another RBI as he gets a double here with a stand-up double. And Cam shows off for a triple and a double. Then another one with Dre Boatman gets down that squeeze bunt and beats it out. That's a great job from the kids there. So far, everything has been going pretty good for us here in the third inning as we go up 7-1. It's not a fast process with the instant replay. It does take me a little bit, but it does add a little bit to it. I like it. So that brings up sophomore number 21, Max Branson. There's going to be a runner on second. 2 outs. Cam's going to take third here. Easy. It's going to be 0-1. It's going to be ball 1 outside. 1-1 count. Hard hit over the third baseman, and that's going to be called foul. 1-2 count here. It's going to be ball 2 in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2-2. Ball 3 outside. He struck out on that exact pitch last time, and I'm not exaggerating. About a foot outside, and they called him a strike 3. That one's off the literal end of the bat. And he gets thrown out. That's going to be the third out there. But the damage is done. As Cam Stibman gets a double, a couple of really good bunts. We score, I'm not sure how many we scored. I want to say 3. White McIntyre makes his way out to the mound to warm up. We'll be right back. Starting off the top of the 4th here. It's going to be a 1-0 count for Wyatt McIntyre as he continues battling off the mound. It's going to be a hit by pitch. It's going to be ball 1, and that's going to get past Cannon Dearson. They're going to take second. Curveball in there for a strike. Great pitch there. It's going to make it 1-2. It's going to be ball outside. It's going to make it, that's going to be a ball 4. That puts runners on first and second. Another look at that hit by pitch here, if I can get it to come up. Just right off the elbow. Got no outs. Runners on first and second. Curveball, that's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1. Almost goes. Not quite though. 1-1. He gets him. Great pickoff move. A good spin move by Wyatt. A little sneaky Sawyer Schweitzer gets right behind him. That was a lot of S's. No, 1 out. Next runner on first now. Coach Brandon's going to come out and talk to the boys. See if I can't get that replay made up real quick. Didn't quite get it made in time. Oh, I'll get it there. As he gets another one. 2 pickoff moves in 1 inning. Wow. Great job by Wyatt McIntyre to get another one. It's in their first strike. So we had a 1-2 count here. Whoops. That's my fault. Sorry about that. That's going to be in there for a strike 3. Wyatt gets out of the inning. But not 4. Wyatt gets 2 fantastic pickoff moves. Great spin move there. And then pick off over at first. See those again. Nice pickoff, good spin move. Definitely got him. And then pickoff move at first. Dre gets the tag on him, and that gets them out of the inning. So moving into the bottom of the fourth here. Leading up 7-1. I'll be right back. Don't know where my scoreboard went. Bear with me here. Apparently I deleted the scoreboard on accident. That's... There we go. Good grief. Okay. Okay, 2-2 count here. It's going to be a ball high and outside. It's going to make it a full count. Ball 4. So Keaton shows off his ability to get on bag. That's going to bring up his brother Kyson Adams, who is also extremely well at getting on the bag. Pickoff move, no throw. It's going to show run. Not going to do it though. So bunt's pulled back. Oh no, it's not. They called it a strike. Alright. 0-1. Pickoff move over to first. It's going to be a great bunt by Kyson. Almost beats it. Oh, he... Did they call him safe or out? From my angle, he looked like he was saying safe. Nope, called out. Good bunt. Moves the runner over. Like Kyson Adams, that's going to bring up sophomore number 3, Sawyer Schweitzer. Runner on second. 1 out. Ooh, as he takes it right off the back of the head. That's what the helmets are made for. Brings up number 6, Dre Bowman. We're on first and second now. We might play some small ball again here. Nope. He lays off of a high and outside pitch that's called strike. So he's going to stick with the game plan of calling like that against us. One ball, 1 strike. That's going to be outside, ball 2. 2-1. We got 1 out. Runner on first and second. Bison are up 7-1 right now. Hard hit to right field. It's going to be right to him. Caught. Good play. That'll move Keaton over to third. That'll bring up number 5 catcher Cannon Dearson. Two outs now. Sawyer looks to take third. Fouled off, though. Makes it 0-1. I'm slowly coming back into life. Oh. Sawyer gets caught, and he's going to fumble it. That's going to score. Oh, I dropped my camera right there. That's going to score Keaton. Sawyer's going to get a stolen base there. That makes it 8-1. Bison on top. Cannon fouls that one back. 0-2 count, I believe. 2 outs. Foul tip. What a battle there. That's going to be outside ball. One, 2 count. Hard hit to left field. Great job from Cannon Dearson. That's going to score. Should score. Yep. Sawyer Schweitzer crosses the plate. Cannon Dearson will get an RBI single. That's going to bring up senior number 4, Tyler Price. We got 2 outs and a runner on first, and the Bison are up 9-1 now. Courtesy runner. Creighton Carpenter comes in to run. Pickoff move. Good job for Creighton to read that and get back. This could be a ball inside. 1-0 count. And their first strike, 1-1. Again, a special thanks to our donors and sponsors. LEEDEY Lumber out of LEEDEY. Schilling family. Oaks family and the Stidham family. Without your donations and sponsorships, I would not be able to make it to all these games and be able to take time away from my 18 other jobs to be able to come all these baseball games and broadcast and get all the footage for these boys. Not only for you guys, but for the boys as well. Them having footage of themselves at the end of the seasons and at the end of their baseball career, so they can send it to scouts and just even be able to go back and watch them. I know there's a lot of actually probably every baseball player in the country who grew up in my era, the 2008 era. That's when I graduated. wish that we would have had. That's a little bit of mishap out there. Creighton Carpenter's going to take second. I know I wish I had a camera on me every game and be able to go back and watch it, that's for sure. So not only going to help out for their scouting and their highlights and whatnot, but being able to just go back and watch yourself play. Oh, that's going to be strike 3, I think. That's going to be the end of the inning. Yeah, let's get... Tyler Price goes down swinging. That'll be the end of the inning. Bison gets on the board again. It's going to be 9-1 going into the top of the 5th. And that might be ball game. Nope, it's not. We're taking the field again. We'll be right back. Coming in to start the top of the 5th. New pitcher for the Bison is going to be number 21, Max Branson. Looks like he'll come in and relief for Wyatt McIntyre, who threw a great game. Great pickoff moves. Gets him a nice fly ball here for Kurt to track down and get him out of the inning. And then a pickoff move last inning over a second, get them out, and then the next throw, the pickoff move at first, gets both of them out. As Max starts off this inning. Oof. He's throwing hard. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That, to me, that looks... He might be touching 90. 88, 89. Two balls, 2 strikes. Just outside. That's a good spot. That is a good spot. He figured, well, if I'm going to strike out by it, I might as well try it. Goes right at him. It's going to be fouled down the third base side. Full count. On the outside corners. Good grief. Well, they're not going to give it to him. They're only going to give it to the other team. They never give it to us. Never. He's saying that that was low. That was not low. He's just... whatever. Fargo leads off with a walk. almost gets it. Want to know? It's going to be inside low right there. 2-0. Oh, yeah, it's gonna leave a mark. And that's what happens. It's you get punished for doing something good, and I mean these are kids. You got to remember these are our kids. It's definitely a makeup. That's where he said the last one was. That's 0-1 right there. That one was not a strike. The other two were. So 0-1. Runners on first and second. No outs. Oh no. Is that going to hit? That's going to hit the top of the glove of Dre Boatman, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Max had him picked. So I don't think that he was ready over there. He got there and was right in the chest, hit the top of the glove, and to the fence it went. That's going to move the runner from second to third. Now we got runners on first and third. It's going to be ball outside. 1-1. Let's hold it together here, Max. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blows it by him. Strike 3. One out here. Runners on first and third. On the top of the 5th. If you're just joining us, Max Branson on the mound. Relieving for Wyatt McIntyre, who had a great game. Threw very well. So he starts this batter off 1-0. Got 1 out. Hey, they're going to get him. That's a great job by Kenneth Dickerson to get back and get that ball. Max Branson to get back at home and get the tag down. Runner stays at first, and the runner gets thrown out at home on a pass ball. That's one way to get the outs. He's got 2 balls, 1 strike now, 2 outs. The pitch, fouled straight back. 2-2. I'd like to see Max just rear back and throw it as hard as he can right here. Oh yeah, strike 3. Fantastic job by Max Branson to get in and out of that inning. He handled that extremely well. I'm sure there's a lot of baseball players, including myself, who would have got very frustrated with a couple of blahs in that inning. But nonetheless, he gets out of the inning and relieves well. I believe that might be the end of the game. As we go into the bottom of the 5th, we're up by 8. That might be a run roll. And it is. So that's going to be the end of the game here. As the Bison take the game 9-1. Once again, I would like to put out a special thanks to our sponsors and our donors, LEEDEY Lumber, Stidham family, the Schilling family, and the Oaks family. Because of your generosity and courtesy, I'm going to be able to do all the playoff games as well. I was able to make all the payments to make all that happen. Tomorrow, we take on... I actually don't know who we play tomorrow. Let me look at that. I think it's Navajo. We play Navajo at home, I believe, tomorrow at 4:30, I want to say, but I also want to say 5 for some reason. It says 4:30. Tomorrow, Navajo, 4:30. I'll let you know if it is at 5. I'll put it on the upcoming game, whether or not it's at 5 o'clock or not. Oh, actually, I might have a text message that says that, and I'll tell you right now. It says Navajo will be a 5 o'clock start time tomorrow. So tomorrow we will be beginning at 5 o'clock if you're still here with us. I will make sure to put that down and you guys will know. So that'll be it for us today. Thank you for joining in. Tomorrow, again, we'll be back at 5 o'clock against Navajo. And we'll take on our last game before the playoffs. Thursday, we play at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock for districts against La Mega. I will be broadcasting district and regional games. When it comes to state, still up in the air. From what I read, if the NAFHS is there broadcasting, then I will not have video broadcasting rights. It is very strictly said, and there was a House bill that was passed that is supposed to keep them from that, but did not. I have sent a very long, extensive, and in-depth letter to our state senators and our Governor Stitt about the situation, because just last year they passed something that specifically was against the OSSAA and the NFHS partnering together to protect local broadcasting. And so I am fighting that. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt for fighting that. But we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I am on the list and I am broadcasting districts. Again, that's Thursday, starting at 4 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock we play 2 games against La Mega. So, that game had a very good game. Wyatt McIntyre off the mound, starting the game, and having a couple of good pickoff plays here. Cam Stidham, a great game with a 2 RBI double. Stand-up double, that is. Then another one at bat, and he had a mishap off the left fielder, but shows off his hustle here, extending it all the way to a triple. And Dre Boatman showing off his squeeze button skills. I believe that was our 3rd or 4th bunt that inning. And the Leedy Bison come out on top. 9-1 against the Fargo Bearcats. Again, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us today. And we'll be back with you tomorrow at 5 o'clock against Navajo. Tuning out.